start at the company was at the bottom. I applied to an ad that was in the newspaper, and I was hired on for 3D in the Minot branch. From there, I was in the yard and I was making sandbags, filling sandbags by hand, putting nuts and bolts together, putting them in ammo cans. Got out in the field eventually with Doyle Schrader, who's still with the company. He taught me everything I knew about 3D. Great mentor, great friend today. So I started at the bottom, and here's where I'm at today. My current position here is the branch manager in Williston, North Dakota, and I came out to this location in 2015. We didn't have a branch office. For the first 3 years, I was out here by myself, so I was trying to get this up and running. I was doing the project management, the coordination, the estimates, getting the crews ready, so pretty much a one-man show for 3 years. The motivation to come out here is an interesting story. Dave Courier actually presented this offer to me. Mylan Sand took me in his office, and from there, I was kind of reluctant. I saw the oil boom going down. I did talk to Dave Courier, and I'm like, the oil's going down, Dave, and my house is going to be paid for in 2020. My truck's going to be paid for in 2020. I'm going to have no bills. Dave Courier looked right at me and he said, Derek, I was here for the first oil boom. We were here for this oil boom. We'll be here for the next oil boom. And everything that the Courier family has done for me, I felt like I had to pay back a little bit to them. But not only that, everything that I see in the Courier family do and the drive that they have to accomplish it, that set it in my mind that this was a good thing for me, a good thing for the company. So I jumped on board and I came out here. My favorite part about working for Dakota Fence has always been the people. It's a family-based business, but it's the work ethic that stands behind it. And I love to work, and coming to work every day and working with the people that I work with, that's what I enjoy the most about Dakota Fence. The culture of Dakota Fence, like I said, it's a good place to work. It's a family-based business. As a company in whole, I just describe it as a family, and being out here in Williston, we're the smallest branch, so we have the less amount of people, so I feel that family unity a little bit more. I love the culture out here in Williston the most because we feed off each other. Being so small, we rely on each other more than some of the other branches that have more people in their office. So that's how I describe the culture of Dakota Fence. I think the impact Dakota Fence has had on the Williston community is knowing that we're here. We've been here for 50 years. We're not going anywhere. We stand behind our product. I've seen a lot of other fence contractors come and go, so I get a lot of calls from the Williston community where they have issues with their fence that we did not install, but we'll still come and look at their fence and make the corrections if we can, or steer them into another product. But I think the community here in Williston knows that Dakota Fence is here and we're not going anywhere, and we stand by our product. Watching the company grow from what little it had and the way they manage their money kind of helped me how I manage my money today. And just watching it grow from having used hand-me-down trucks to ratchets and wrenches to having the best equipment that any fence company could have today. So that's probably my best story that I like to tell people. Hitting the 50-year mark, I feel really good working for a company for as long as I have. I know every morning when I wake up, if I come here to work, I'm gonna have a job the next day. Where the oil field, you might go to work one day, the next day you go to work, you don't have a job. But as long as you come here to work, your job is secure, and I like that. But I also like the fact that the company started from one person's garage, and now we got Dave Courier's children involved, and I'm watching Joe take this company to new levels that I never even expected 5-6 years ago. So I'm excited for the future, so I look back at the past, at where we started, at where we're at today. So now I'm looking forward to the next 20 years. Absolutely, anybody coming to Williston should consider Dakota Fence. One, I like the area, the terrain. 4 hours, you can be down in Spearfish, South Dakota in the Black Hills, or 13 miles away is Montana. You know, we got Theodore Roosevelt National Park, Lewis and Clark State Park. That's just some of the opportunities of the scenery of what we have here, but as for the company and the Williston branch is the opportunity to grow. We started out here in 2015, so if you come here to Williston to work and work hard, the chances of becoming a foreman in 1 to 2 years is great. Same thing with the Williston office. If you come in here and you want to work and you put your foot towards it, the chances to grow is unlimited.